year after a student is killed outside of East High School. His family is now asking for help to try and solve his murder.
Yeah, today marks 1 year since Luis Garcia was shot outside that school. No charges have been filed in that case. Garcia was a soccer player and an incredibly hard worker, according to those who knew him. His family has memories of celebrating events with Luis singing and dancing, but now that family feels shattered. Super Bowl Sunday was especially tough since it marked the 1 year anniversary of the last time that the family was all together.
That's a question that needs to be.
And the day before yesterday, I get up at midnight and I try to go to the living room to see again, but he's not there.
It is absolutely never too late to do the right thing.
Now, the family praised the work of Denver police homicide investigators. Denver police say while they have made considerable progress, they have not filed that case with the district attorney. Luis Garcia's death and another shooting, which injured 2 deans at East High School, sparked an outcry last year to improve student safety in Denver public schools.
Yeah, many families demanded the return of school resource officers. Michaela White following this side of the story for us.
And Michaela, we asked students at East if they feel safer in class today. What did they say?
Well, Michael and Karen, there is a marked difference in the climate at East High School this year versus last year. The students do feel safer, but one parent says that feeling masks ongoing concerns. The key, he says, is how DPS handles student discipline.
The tragic death of beloved student athlete Luis Garcia galvanized Denver schools. After a 2020 school board vote to remove school resource officers, Garcia's death spurred East students and families to demand their return. Luis's father, Santos Garcia, is happy to see other students feel safer. He just wishes his son had been similarly protected.
If they have that car, those guys right there, like police department right there, my son is still alive.
East High is the only DPS school with 2 resource officers. Other schools have 1.
I think that the district realizes that they cannot let 1 iota of problem occur at East. So it's changed as a result of having 2 SROs in 1 school.
But parent Steve Cazzaro says DPS needs to go further to prevent a tragedy like Garcia's from happening again.
My personal opinion, as evidenced by the violence that continues to rock schools throughout Denver, is no, the district has not done enough.
Cazzaro says the issue is discipline. The perception by students that the consequences for acts of violence are lax. A committee working to review the DPS discipline matrix is now at work. Cazzaro says the effort lacks a sense of urgency.
I don't want to be the Garcia family, and I don't want my neighbors to have to live that hell. I don't want any kid in our community to have to endure any assault, much less to be murdered as they're leaving their school.
And today, DPS said the revised discipline matrix should happen later this spring. Staff training is set for August on that. Now, also schools chosen to receive SROs was based on data that include the number of students in a building and the number of responses by law enforcement to those schools.
Yeah. All right, Michaela, thank you.